Welcome back to J Strategies, where we talk about the latest and greatest coins and the top cryptos and much, much more. We're going to go ahead and dive right in and talk about the top projects of the bullish market over the weekend. Show you what happened this week in the stock market and why we're having a bullish weekend. I'm going to show you guys what the deal is. I'm going to show you the book map today also. Hit those likes for me. You guys rock. I see the team in the house. Okay. Yeah, guys. Just make sure I'm all set up over here. Okay, you are chilling tonight with J Strategies, and we're going to talk about the overall cryptocurrency market, and we're going to talk about okay. Alright, we dropped it and we popped it. Okay, coin market cap, the overall cryptocurrency market cap for today is in the 1 trillion. So it's 1 trillion 0.53 billion, which is actually really good and really bullish that we are up over that 1 trillion mark. I'll show you the overall cryptocurrency market cap chart also, so you guys can get an understanding of where the big daddy BTC right here over that 400 billion hump, which is actually excellent for the overall market. A whole bunch of shorts were closed across the market everywhere, which actually it's been some pretty high numbers, like 38 billion on phemex and Binance. So a lot of shorts are closing. Okay, and the leverage is shifting in the markets. Bitcoin now at 21,254, 24 hours pulling down 0.4. Okay, 7 days up 2.35. Ethereum now at 1,618, 24 hour down 1.9, 7 day 0.46. US Tether sitting at our dollar right below the 70 billion mark with a 54 billion volume, so a lot of volume moving in and out and around and about. BNB at the number 4 spot at 348. Binance is really bullish, almost 15% in the past week. Right now we're on our little pullbacks, and that's why I went live, just to show you. 55 billion now market cap for BNB, 1.1 billion in volume for Binance. Bullish, if I would say. US dollar coin now at 42 billion market cap, and look at that, 2.6 billion moving around. XRP at 48 cents, bullish, up 4.43%, 7 days, pullback right now, 24 hour 2.2%, 1 billion in volume. Look at that. Binance BUSD 22 billion now, so that's moving up. People are now moving and spreading across all of those stable coins. 6.5 billion in volume. Interesting. Doge sitting there at number 8 spot, so we moved out of that number 10 spot. Yay for the people that are Doge lovers. Okay, and it has something to do with Mr. Musk and Twitter. So we're going to tell you a couple little things and a couple little hint what's, so you guys can know. Dogecoin sitting at 16 billion, 1.8 billion in volume, so a lot of movement hopping there. Cardano number 9 spot at 42 cents, 1.78 up in 7 days, and 24 hours 1.6 pullback. 14.5 billion, 639 million in volume. Number 10 spot now is Solana at $35.97, 8.8% on the week, and 24 hour actually it's bullish right now. Overall market cap is 12.9 bill, 2.4 bill in volume, so there's a lot of volume going on. We'll look at that chart, and look at this. Like I said, watch that Matic crawling up. Look, 24% in 7 days, like we've been watching. Polkadot sitting right under it. Shiba Inu 6.7 billion, 544. I got a feeling that East whales are going to start chopping at that because of the market where it's at. Let me just go ahead and pull down because I wanted to see Avalanche. Okay, so yeah, in the past week it's up 5.6%, and it's at $19.36, 5.7 billion and 377 million in volume. Okay, so that's what we're just going to look, and that's what we're going to talk about on CMC. 24-hour volume on a Saturday, 70 billion, which is actually pretty good. It's pretty up for what I would say on a weekend. Okay, we're going to hop over to the charts, and we're going to see where we are at on the charts. Okay, I'm going to pull you over here into the charts, and right now, I was just on the 5-minute chart, but I like to start with the 1-hour chart so you can see the time frames as we crank up. I'm using a indicator. It's called Trader's Reality. You guys can get it too if you watch my videos and you watch my TA and how we do it, so we know the different sessions. I explain it to you real quick, but you can actually go to indicators, type in Trader's Reality. Okay, I'll show you. You see it, Trader's Reality, and then you can use this indicator too. Alright, like the red boxes are a New York session, and we got Hong Kong, Tokyo, Sydney, so it tells me when each session's going. We got the moving averages, and we move up and down the time frames. On the 1-hour time frame, we actually have the 50 EMA sitting right here at the last week's high, which is 21,085. 200 EMA sitting right there at 20K 630. M0 pivot zone is actually at 20K 800 on the even. Let's go ahead and look at the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour, okay, we have this green vector candle, which that's what I'm always on the lookout for. So that's sitting right below the 50 EMA, which is on the 4-hour, which is the 20K 630, I would say. But the bottom of the body of that candle is 20K 554, and where's the wick on that? See how it sits right on that 50 at 20K 3? So I'm going to be watching that on the longer time frames to see, you know, pull back in, bounce. We want to see the moving averages pull towards the price. We don't want the price to come back down to pull hard on it. Okay, daily overall for Bitcoin, we actually broke out of that wedge point, okay, which pretty much all these guys that you watch, everybody's talking about that. Okay, I just want to pull it down, show you. Look at that. Like we were talking about, we said we want to hit that 50 and we want to pull up, okay? But we got a big vector candle that pulled us up from that 50 at that 20K 100 spot all the way up to where we're at right now, okay? And then that's the last week high. Last week low, you can see sitting right there at 19.1, okay? And that's below the 50. But we did pull up, okay, and we retest it, and then we pumped, okay? You got some moving averages sitting up here higher at the 24.9, which is right at the 25K, which is going to be a level that we really want to watch for. And then we want to see the 200 moving average on the daily start to turn up, and so we can cross back over that 800. All right, let's go ahead and look at this. The RSI is actually kind of high right now, but it's evening out, and it really didn't top off too much, so we can actually I could see more movement on the daily that could be happening. So that's pretty much where we're going to be sitting right there. Okay. All right, let's go look at Ethereum real quick. I'm just going to look at the daily on Ethereum, see how it's coming up. It hit resistance at that 200 EMA, okay, at 1760. So I want to see what's going to happen when we come back into that area. And then the 50 on the daily is at the 1,460, okay. So, but we didn't see a retrace all the way back to it to the last time, so I want to see a continuation and see if we hit resistance or if we pull above it and we go to the 800, which is at the 1,967, around that area. So that's what I'm looking at as for long term. BNB has been mad bullish. You can see here on the daily, okay, we pulled above all moving averages, okay. we're actually crossing over the 800 with the 50, which is definitely a very bullish, and pretty soon we're going to cross over the 200 if we stay at this rate. BNB topping, look at that, 360 on that wick, a little bit, 361 on that wick, pulling back a little bit. You can see the 5 is still extended, sticking towards the top. Nice candle here, a couple of vectors to watch out for. Okay, so if we did retrace, you know, 296 is that top on the daily. But let's go ahead and go down to a smaller time frame. Okay, so on the 1 hour, on the 1 hour chart, let me go ahead and just pull this. Okay, you can see the RSI is turning up. We got, well, you see it's calculating. On the weekend, the market makers and everybody, they set their psychological levels. Okay, so right here on the 1 hour, we're right at the 50 EMA, which is definitely something that we would want to watch out for. Let's go ahead and look at the 4 hour for BNB. Look at that. Okay, right to the daily, where the daily open is. Okay, and then last week low. All right, so we're sitting and riding right there. Last week high, we pulled above it. Okay, so that acted as support. 318. Yeah, that's what we were talking about in our last video. Oh, where we had our support. But now we see that the 5 turned down. So if that crosses over the 15, I'm gonna look for a retrace possibly to the M1 pivot zone, since we do have a vector there, which is at 340 even. M0 right here at 332. So that's on those points. Okay, so we're gonna look at okay, so that's BNB you're looking at. All right, on the daily. Okay, we showed you the daily. I just want to get the 30-minute real quick, just to see what movements are happening. All right, and then if you see and you get into my low call group, you figure out how to get into there. We have a scheduled scalp trade session that's going to happen on Tuesday. So get your movement into there. Okay, what are we going to do? All right. Let's go to XRP real quick. Okay. So XRP, where are we on the 30-minute? Let me actually go to the 1 hour so I can show you. Okay, so we have 2 big vector candles, and that was right before the New York session, and it really didn't retrace during that New York session. So that's what I was looking at on this 1 hour time frame during that New York session the other day. So you see how we pulled back that red box, okay, the New York session. I'm going to do a when we teach coming up, I'm going to do when we do our scalp trades, I'm going to do a little session, and I'm going to teach you guys about this indicator, how to use it, and we are also going to talk about the book map and Bitcoin real quick once we do our rundown. But I'm going to show you this so you guys can get excited for the next moves that are happening. Okay, let's go to the daily for XRP. I've been DCAing into XRP from when we hit that low at the 30-cent mark. Let me pull this again and let's see XRP. Look at that, the 50 turning up. I want to see the 50 cross the 200. The 200 looks like it was a good resistance point, okay, at that 47.3. So that would possibly be a point that we can bounce off, looking at a full long-term perspective here. You know what I'm saying? But overall, we were looking bullish because we did pull up, and then it acted as resistance, pulled above it, pulled below it, and then we rode it, and then we broke out. But this is a vector candle, so you know, be on the lookout for retraces. And you see the 50 EMA right here at the 45-cent level, which is even. Okay, so you know, if you're thinking in a long-term perspective, look at this, the 800 up there at 58%. Okay, definitely XRP. Actually, there's been some commercials that I've seen for XRP, and XRP, Ripple Labs, they're doing a lot of things I'm going to do a full thing on XRP for you guys. Alright, now Dogecoin. This is what you guys wanted to see. Alright, that was my line from last time where I said when we started hitting that 200 EMA, okay, this is on the daily chart, and I said, okay, well, we got to hit up here, and we did, okay? So we won on that trade, and then we won on our scalp trades from the last session that we talked and we did the video. So definitely bullish. I'm going to be moving those trades over into my private chat to give you guys a taste, but I'll still do little ones when I can here inside the main chat. Here, I want to go down to the 1 hour for Doge. Let me go ahead and spread this. Okay, the 800 is down there at that 9 cent because we did pull up, and it was because of the news. Okay, and everybody's thinking, okay, Elon Musk buys Twitter. All right, be right with you. Elon Musk buys Twitter and Doge pumps. And of course, that's on the thought that cryptocurrency could be used in Twitter. Okay? Which right now, when you want to promote tweets and stuff like that, you can pay. It would be awesome if they utilize that. And then regular Doge, and then Doge with contracts like the Doge chain they got coming out. But it needs to be more reputable, and they need to definitely have that properly working. Doge itself on the main Doge core, if you know what I'm talking about, because I mine Litecoin and Doge are the same script mining. So Dogecoin core history, all right, definitely good for payments back and forth, all right. And Cash App now, on their updates, you see that they have Bitcoin Network and Lightning Network. So the more businesses that use the Lightning Network, okay, and the mining systems, all right, and all these big mining farms coming up with solar power instead of using coal and that kind of power, dirty power, all right. So our hash rate dropped when all the mining stopped in China, and now we're breaking all-time highs with the hash rates. All right, all these different things in the United States are allowing miners, and there's going to be all kinds of different tax breaks and stuff like that, and the hiring, and especially with the Ripple lawsuit going on, XRP, all right, it got them moving, and they're actually hiring people to utilize that, and then all the banking systems holding 1% reserves, and then imagine a spot ETF. Okay, with Bitcoin, just imagine that if there was a spot ETF, IRA, where companies and stuff like that manage money, put money into Bitcoin, and more people over time, money gets put into it as a store of value for planet Earth. That will definitely grow over the years, as it's done since I've been in Bitcoin. All right, for you guys that know the old channel, rocking out from the stock market. Okay, so we're at Dogecoin. We're at the 1 hour chart. I'm looking here. Psychological low is sitting right there at 12 cents. Okay, 11.9 is our little area. I might move that up because I do see this vector candle right here. Okay, and that's at 11.9. Okay, let me go ahead and break down real quick to the 30-minute. Okay, below the 50 EMA. All right, on the Doge, and then okay, so I just missed that little flicker, and then the RSI. Okay, looking good, looking nice. Okay, back to Bitcoin. Okay, don't forget to stop by my Twitter page, J Strategies at Trades for Radio. Shout out to T-Woj. Mad Bullish happening today. Look at this, pumping right now, rocking out. You already know what it is. Okay, Let's go ahead and pull it up for you guys here. Okay. Okay. So here we are on coin market cap. Shout out T-Woj at 39%. Nice pump. 7 day. Look at this. It's starting to pull that. Nice pull up today. Definitely. Guys, go over here. Hit it. Bullish. Post. I am bullish. Go ahead. Hit it. Mad shout out. Mad love and respect. Stop by. Flip those tweets. Hit those retweets. Smash those likes. And I love it. Alright. Okay. Let me just go ahead and stop by. Alright. Stop by the tweeter. Hit this. Okay. Alright. I just wanted to stop by. Yeah. Hit the likes, hit the retweets, hit them all, and get them all. Don't forget to stop by like we had the shout out just now. Alright. We got T-Woj. We got some nice numbers on the T-Woj. Go ahead, take a look. Make sure you join the Telegram groups too, because we are rocking. We are live. Okay. And you can definitely see that T-Woj is mad bullish. Okay. So you can see definitely, look at that 1.6. Alright. And there we go, another, yep, look at this, post your comments. Okay, rocking out. Rocking out for you guys, alright. Bitcoin. And the book map. Alright. So, last but not least, look, you see in the book map and you see where the orders are at, okay? So I was watching this earlier at 21,100. We had some liquidity sitting there and they moved it down a little bit. So since I looked at it, I was thinking, okay, I seen that move. I think they were gonna pull back a little bit. So if I was going down to like the 5-minute chart, just so I can take a look at it, let me just spread it. Okay, so the RSI came right back. If that crosses back over that yellow line, then we can actually pull back and come back to this area. That's what I'm going to be looking out for. And then that's what you utilize your scalping with, okay? And you watch the book map and you watch where the orders are coming in. So right now above it, there's orders coming in, okay? And then you can see where the most liquidity is sitting at and where, you know, buy, sell orders are at. There's a lot of orders at 21,100. And let me see something else. Yeah, they didn't move them up. And then at 19,000, there's people still with, you know, set orders. And then 21.5. Okay, it looks like a lot of people have their orders set right there at that 21.5 point level. Okay, so that's something that you would want to watch out for. On your time frames there, buddies. Okay, you guys. Alright, so the book map, as you see, the bubbles, you know, in between, if the bubbles are red, obviously sell, and green is buy. I'll try to make it as simple as possible for you guys. Okay. And then you see this line here is right when the orders are hitting and coming in. Okay. And then these are the orders sitting and waiting. So you see a lot of spoofing happening, you know, stuff like that. And then what you can do is you can spread your time. So right now I see a lot of orders on top of it. So I'm thinking, okay, well, let's see. Is this going to bounce off of this? And we're going to pull back up to the 50 EMA on the 5 minute. Okay, so you see how all that just came in? You see? You see how all that just came in? So you're going to watch, and that just moved down, the liquidity, so it looks like, alright. And then you can see the RSI over there, starting to hit that yellow line, like I said you. Okay, so they move that down, move that down. That's what you want to look for when you're getting ready to set your orders. Okay, and you see how it's about to cross over right there. So that's when I'm going to get ready and set my orders. You can go ahead and hop over to my Twitter page. Okay, if you want to sign up, hit the phemex over here. You go ahead, just click on that. If you sign up regularly, you get $400. If you use my link, you can get $4,100 in bonuses. So why not use the link? Okay, so now as we see, I'm watching the 5 minute, and I'm watching it for the different trades. You can see the darker the color, the more liquidity sitting there. So you can see they definitely had moved down a little bit, and a lot more was added and moved up. About 100 Bitcoin sit at that area, but it's at 21.4 right now. Then you see our lines above, but you see a lot of orders are spoofing and coming above here. Like you see these blue lines coming in and then getting filled. All right, ask at 21,265. You know, so those orders are getting filled. So that's what I would watch out for. But if I see orders start pulling it down, or liquidity being moved, okay. So I spread that out more so I can see actually where it's coming, and you know, 21,250, red line 345 up there, and then we would watch different. Okay, and then bada boom, bada bang, that next candle came in. Orders are being filled right above it on the top. So if we hit that, and it swoops on the RSI, so that's definitely something you guys can look at there. Okay, shout out T-Woj. Pumping, 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 pumping. Mad love to you guys out there, chilling and chilling. Okay. All right. Let me go back over here. And do my shout out for T-Woj. I'm actually in the Telegram chat. I'm just gonna do this. Shout out. Shout out. All right. Full guide. Okay, you guys can go ahead and hop over there, and you can see the yep, the Twitter page. And you can watch that. Very simple, very easy on how to use it, how to connect, show you, hit it, grab your name. Okay, enter it into the chat, submit, link it, user add it, Okay, and then you can claim. So go ahead and go over there and hit up for them. It's awesome. All right. Let me go ahead and keep hitting it. Okay. So stop by if you want to learn how to use the apps and all the information that you can get over at T-Wosh. Alright. Make sure to join the T-Wosh army, because you can go ahead and hop over there. And that's where we have some raiding, chilling, and rocking out going on. Okay. There's going to be a lot more fun and games happening over there. So make sure you join it. You can go ahead and find them directly on T-Wosh. Inu. Alright, we want to see that 5K followers to hit it. Alright, okay. So guys, mad love and respect to everybody that stopped by today. Make sure to hit the like, show the love, do what you gotta do. Okay. Don't forget to stop by the private chat channel if you could find it and you can get in it. We're gonna do a thing for you, show you some love and show you guys some mad respect too. I see you guys out there hitting it, tagging me, and all things good. Okay guys, mad love and respect. You are at J Strategies, the latest and greatest